Hello, welcome back to Sprouted Dreams. Well, July has been quite a whopper. So many things just going awry all month, like on repeat. So I've been trying to keep up with videos, but kind of unsuccessfully. So I hope that you enjoyed some of the stuff that I did with the outfit I made for our Anime Expo. And, just a quick video that I did after that. But this week, we're just going to hopefully calm it down. And I'm going to take this door that I did as a prototype. It didn't really come out quite right with this dark stain. And what I thought I would do, I had things to pull off of here and resand. So what I want to do, I think, is put a knot maybe on here and then actually drill through. And I had another piece of wood. Where did that go? Maybe add something down in here. Or where did that other piece go? Darn it. I'm thinking of adding something down in here because the varnish, the stain has gotten kind of wonky in there. So I'm just going to kind of play with this like we do and see what... This fits nicely, but then look, I would have to pull off this doorknob. Well, that's not impossible because this shape kind of goes nicely, but then you need almost like a really large... Well, let's see how this goes. Gee, that looks kind of cool. Maybe if I do some kind of little shape in there. And then I need to find that other piece of wood. I had a really unique shape. I don't know what I did with it. Well, hang on. Let's see. Find something else. We've got that. We've got this. I have some little wings. No, maybe something lasered. That really, maybe. Let's see. I just thought we could design something together. I have a few of these keys that are laser cut as well. I think they're going to be too big, but we'll have a look. Maybe not. Maybe almost kind of a steampunk look. Oh, that's not all the way pushed out, is it? Let's see. Push those out. Get a little toothpick in there. Gosh, there's a lot of pieces that didn't come through. This might kind of work. It's going to need, however, anytime you use lasered wood or paper pieces, you're going to have to... see, that's going to be too dark again. That's the whole problem with this door, is this dark stain. Shoot, I forgot about that. That may not work at all. Well, I think that this will work. Maybe we need to do this one. Because, ooh, that's way better on that side, isn't it? Maybe we'll sand this down and open up that hole and I'll pull this off. Okay. Yep, that's what I think we're going to do. Because this stain is so dark, I was kind of, or leave that and do this and put maybe some, let's see, some color shift powder in there. What color would look good? Maybe purpley blue. Be kind of dark. Maybe we need to go lighter. Maybe like that. See how it kind of shifts? That might work. That will be too dark. Oh, that's really blue. All right, this one. That might work. because we can keep the doorknob then. I really do like this, but I think that it's going to have to go on a different piece unless I want to. Let's see. Let me look at the other piece of wood I had and see if I find a spectacular doorknob piece. Let's look at that. Okay, this isn't bad, and this isn't bad. This is a no. Don't think we're gonna do these. Okay. Now, let's have a look at I keep unusual pieces that I find from our ranch. That was the other thing too, is up at the shop there's a wildfire. I mean, a big wildfire. Of course, all the wildfires in California are far too big. So that's been just tragic as well. That's not bad. I don't know, it looks too kind of pointy this way. Maybe a bigger, not that big. Let's see. So yeah, July just kind of punched me in the face, really. It just was a rough month. Difficult with work and my husband's work, and goodness, it was just thing after thing. How about that one? Well, it's kind of ugly. Not super pretty. All right. I'm not thrilled with any of these in particular, unless I find some other fantabulous doodly-doo. Let me see. No. You could always do some. Nope. Nope. All right. Those are all big no-nos. I think we're going to stick with this idea. I'm going to look for that one last piece of wood. Oops. Well, I kind of remember these from the other week as well. The forms. Kind of pulled those as well. But this is a piece that I made quite a while ago. I'm hoping that you can see clearly. It has a little fairy in here and some little silver and beads on this piece like that. Of course, I have a hole there, but that could be filled. That might look really cool there. And then maybe change the doorknob to this. That's one option, or this as an option. And then this, I don't know. I like this. And I like that. How heavy is it, though? It's going to look kind of wonky. I don't know. I like it. I really like that. I like this, but I don't like this bottom. I almost would have to reshape this. Let me reshape this a little bit. Okay, I would need to put this on the sander because it has this, see, little ridge here, so that will have to come out, but that's not bad either. And if I put the gold here, would the gold go with this purpley color? Maybe I could do a gold kind of mica powder instead of this color shift. That doesn't really match. How about that one? Well, that would certainly be the easiest one to do. And then it would let the light through. I was going to drill through here. But see, the bump here doesn't go this way. So I would have to kind of have it crooked. All right, I like this a lot, but not for that. I guess we're going to go here. We could definitely do this, but it doesn't, well, maybe if I file this down. All right, I'm going to go take these two to the sander. I'm going to pull this off and see if we can glue this on here. And I'm going to smooth out this little bump. Okay, here's the deal. I flattened this out and I started to shape this in and thinking about taking this off. But look, if I drill the hole through here where this wood is kind of scuffed, which is how I want this shape to fit, then actually it's meant to go on here like this. And in this way, I could get it to glue down flat, drill through here, and then I can pour the resin through. But if I go this way, where it's so pretty, I almost have no way to get that through unless I really take this down a bunch. So, I'm tempted to just do this one because of its simplicity. And then we could add some other wood or some other sculptural piece to it that might work in a similar effect, but not quite like that. Let me see. Maybe if we could add some sort of piece like this to it and cut that there, then it would kind of fit in there and come down. That might be pretty. Too big. All right, more wood pieces. I had the right piece. I don't know where it went. Of course. All right. This is way too big. It's super cool. Way too big. This is not curvy enough. This one seems to be not too bad. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Big knob. Not a big enough door for that. Oh, I love that. Okay, I do love that piece there. Oh, I wish it wasn't so fat. Maybe get rid of the eye and go this way. See how you have to kind of work through. That's super cool like that. Then I would pull that off and put that there. Maybe if I could get it to go this way. It doesn't go that way. It's got to go that way. And then maybe cut a little hole there and put this here. I like that a lot. I wonder if there's a tiny little hole I could somehow... Where'd that little one go? Does that fit? Ooh. If I smush that in there, does that come off? Shoot. No, it doesn't. I need a little knot. Like this size. But in there. No, it doesn't really go. I could drill that out and put this in there like that. Let me drill this a little bit. Let's see. Makes for a tiny little, look, that's really small, but I really like these little pieces in there that go that way. Shoot. No, I'd have to do that and that, which is kind of like, well, why? Why are we doing that? That doesn't go. All right. Going back to this curly QE piece. And this one. Because if I sand that, it's going to be nice and flat. And then we could put this here. Okay. All right. I think that's the winner. I'm going to go cut this here. You see all this. This is going to have to be sanded so it's flatter. This is going to go here. I'm going to pull this off. And let me tell you, if you use E6000 for your hardware, boy oh boy, you get ready for a fight because these are not easy to take off. So yay, E6000 works well, but getting it off, it usually damages the wood, which is how I got this damage because I had other pieces on here that didn't work. So, all right, I'm going to sand this flatter. We are doing... this one? No. This one. Because then we can get a nice flat surface there. Just like that. See, and this is really pretty. I'm hoping I can go this way and put that in there. Yes. Just like that. Alright, let's mark this. We're going to cut this right here. Yep. That's the way we're going to go. I'll be back. Okay. Got the doorknob off, the old one. I sanded this. Now, if you have a curved piece like this, obviously it's going to have gaps where it's not going to lay flat. But as long as you have enough surface that you can adhere the piece to your miniature, then that's going to work. So this has plenty here as well. That's our new doorknob. And then this piece is ready to go on. So what I'm going to do is glue all this on, and then tomorrow, once this is all set, we'll be able to drill through. Oh, maybe I should drill some of it ahead. Yep, probably so. All right, the drill spot is going to go here. Okay, you see? So I'm going to drill that out and use my tool. You could use a Dremel. And get it kind of cleaned up, and then we'll glue everything down, and then that will be ready to pour the resin. And I think I can use, which one did I have? Purple, so that we can add a little color within the sort of like peephole in the door. Okay, gee, I like that one too. Wonder if that one will work better. Maybe I should have a look at that. Ooh, that's super cool. Maybe we'll switch. I kind of like that more. It fits so nice. I'm going to switch to this one. See, have lots of pieces around so that you can change your mind like that on just a whim. because look, this fits better there than this piece does. This is a little bit too angular, and this door is so curvy. I think that's going to work way better. There. Oh, yes. I love that. Love it. Okay, all of these little pieces are not going to work, so I'm going to move all these guys out of the way, and then we're going to drill that spot there. Right out. Ugh. I don't have enough torque on the drill. I'm going to go with a small hole first, and then we can expand. Especially when you want to be really precise, you want to get that hole really... So that's kind of a nice shape there, but I can add some more detail. Just with my drill. And then I switch to this tool, and you can use a Dremel, or you could just continue going with a drill, or even some hand files would work. Go from the other side as well. Try not to scratch that up, because that will be remaining the same. I don't know if that fits exactly. Not big enough at all. All right, I'm going to expand this hole a bit, and these pieces will get all glued down. And then tomorrow we'll be ready to do the resin. Wait, that's just being a little... But... maybe I need a different piece. A little angle might get in there better. Let's switch. But like I said, I have done many doors without all of these tools, just with hand tools and files, and you absolutely don't need super specific things. I would say you need a drill, but it doesn't have to be a super powerful drill, because we're not going through really high, thick wood. So keep that in mind. If you don't have a drill, you can buy just a cheap one and probably get away with it. This is the side I want to put there. It's not bad. I'm just going to extend that down there a little bit, and then it will be done. Okay. And of course I can still, once it's glued, you can always take a bit more off. Oops. I'm stepping on my pedal. Sometimes these things drive me crazy. Okay. That looks more like the shape. And it does, yep. Okay. We are gonna glue. Yep. Remember, use your tight bond. Oh my gosh, it's not. Oh, yes. Okay. Thought I wasn't recording there for a minute. I was like, oh no. That would go along with how things have been going. Wildfire was quite a shocker. Didn't really need that. But the shop is okay so far. And it looks like they're getting some containment. And we didn't get any damage, which is fabulous. But oh my gosh, just so sad to see, you know, other people struggling. Okay. Especially with fire, it just wipes out everything, you know. Okay. That is the side I want to stick out there. Okay. And then a little bit of this, and then once this dries, I'm gonna let it sit overnight, and then I will tidy up this hole a little bit, and then we'll be ready to do the resin pour and a bit of mica powder. Or that's right, we're doing the color shift. Great. I think that works with the functionality too. Good, good, good. All right, everything's on there, and this is the way it's going to sit, and I will be back when all of this is dry. Okay, we are all glued up, and I have used some files as well as my Fordham to kind of get this to be the proper shape and size that I think matches with this knot. And then we're going to put some plastic back here that will be nice and flat. And then use as many of our clamps as we can in order to hopefully make it where that will not spill out, which is easier said than done, but we're gonna go for it. And sometimes you have to just use as many of your clamps as you can in order to really get in there. There we go. That's a nice one. Oops, no, that's not going to work there because that's going to do that. Oh dear. Maybe we'll have to have this closed. Okay. Like I said, just play with it. Maybe that will work better. Not that way it won't. Okay, let's try this. Okay. What we really need is a long arm there. That's the problem with getting these rigged up the right way. Like, I've got plenty of room here, but then I can't reach it. All right, well, maybe if I go that way, and then there, and then here. How about that? So play with all your pieces, because sometimes getting this in the right position where you can hopefully get it to not leak can be the trickiest part about getting your resin poured. Okay. I really need one right there. I don't know how to get it there. Let me find a bigger clamp. This one is far too ginormous, but maybe it'll work. I just don't want it to leak. See, and that already looks gummed up there. I know. Well, no, that probably wouldn't work either. I was almost thinking you could use something kind of like a sticky material. Well, that looks pretty good. Okay. Because now what we're going to do is flip it over. So I really need this to go the other way. Okay. Oh my goodness. There. So this has to go this way. Maybe that gives me a little bit more on the bottom end there. That's good. Okay. That is not so bad. That's not going to work. Always just want to have as many sorts of different clamp ideas as you can have on hand. That would work, but I'm not sure quite. That one. It's going to take a lot. Let's try this one. Maybe we can kind of get it in there. Okay. Just to give it a little support. It doesn't have to be super crazy. There. How about that? Because I don't want to break that other piece of wood. Okay. That's about as much. Hopefully you can see in there well. How about that? Can you see in there? So I'm just going to pour right in there, and that's going to be it. I almost could use just this sort of epoxy because it's such a small amount. I won't because I really want it to be as clear as possible. But keep in mind, you have options. This might be bad. I think I'm going to try it with just the epoxy, just the 2-part epoxy. Why not? Let's try it. If it's bad, we'll drill it all out again. Why not? We're going to go for it. Okay. It's easy. It's quick. It's fun. Ta-da. We're just going to mix a bunch of this. Usually I make this in such small amounts. And I'm sorry if you hear the air conditioner running, but it's like 105 and I'm just kind of done with the suffrage. Been out in that heat all day, and I'm just going to pour this quickly. And then we're going to add this pretty purple that is a Color Shift mica powder. And it's going to be purpley. So I guess it doesn't really matter too much if it has a little bit of a cast to it. Just be sure you mix this really well. This is going to dry super fast too, which is fun. And then we'll be able to see it quick and easy. And hopefully I will be going up to the shop tomorrow. I will take this along with me. Oh, this is just going great. It has a little bit of bubble in there, but like I said, because we have this Color Shift powder that we're going to put in there, I'm not super concerned. So, let me get a little bit of little spoon here, and then I'm going to pour that in, and we will be done for today. All right, just take a tiny amount. You don't need a whole lot. Set that in there, and I'm just going to take another toothpick and make sure that that makes it all the way around. This always looks really nice on the smooth side, but since we're kind of pouring this in a backwards way, it's going to show a bit more on the back side, but that's all right. Okay, that's it for today. We're going to let this dry and I'll pull it off overnight. Okay, this is all glued and the epoxy did really well. Let's see if I can show you so you can see through. See the window a little bit. It looks bloppy here on the other side. See the epoxy did not lay smooth. One of the little clamps kind of lifted back here, so there you can see it good. So I'm going to take this over to the belt sander and then the palm sander, and we will be ready to varnish this. Okay, this is all sanded so that this side is smooth. Now, once I get the varnish on, this is going to give a little bit better clarity and shine. So I'm going to go ahead and let the oil-based Varathane spar urethane, get the container here, this stuff here. Once I get this on, it's all going to kind of shine up nicely, but also on the epoxy resin. So it is going to give it a bit of a oily, yellowy tint to it, but it's also going to add shine here where it has a little bit of spillover onto the wood that I sanded down. So I'm going to put this on and then let it dry, and I will do the pictures at the end. I hope you enjoyed watching this and you're able to take some unique wood pieces and some epoxy and maybe some glitter or powder and make your own very beautiful peephole fairy door.